What is going on, guys, and welcome to another fan theory episode with your host, as always, KMACK time. And as usual, all the theories featured in today's video have come from none other than you guys themselves, the fans. Now, these were submitted to me over on my Facebook fan page, so if you have a theory and you'd like to be featured in a future episode, make sure to head on over there and like the page and send it to me in a direct message, link in the description. Also, keep in mind that since these are fan submissions, they tend to be much shorter and have less evidence to support them, but they are still loads of fun and pretty cool to think about, and I really enjoy reading them. So make sure, like I said, head over there, send me all of your theories, and they could be featured in a future episode. But with that out of the way, let's jump right into today's first theory, which comes to me from the Reddit user Yeti, and it claims that Olaf from the popular Disney movie Frozen actually wants to die during the movie. Now, suicide in a Disney film seems to be a bit extreme considering the lengths that Disney goes to in order to preserve its kid-friendly feel, but this does seem to make some sense, at least a little bit. Now, if you recall, Olaf singing about summer is seen as some of the funny parts, the moments about him being completely unaware about melting. He wants summer. He doesn't know that the heat will melt him, it seems like. But what if he knows exactly what would happen to him during the summer? Maybe Elsa's magic that made him come to life also prevents him from ever expressing displeasure. Olaf could be singing about how much he loves summer because he prays for the sweet release of death, and he's expressing it in the only way he's able to, via a happy song. He's enchanted to never melt, therefore forever stuck in his misery and never able to express it in anything but a song about summer. But when you think about it that way, it changes the happiest Disney song ever to easily one of the scariest and darkest you could imagine. This is a very interesting theory, and like I said, it's one that's incredibly dark and changes the whole perspective on the character. So thank you again for sending it in. I really enjoyed that one. Like I said again, not a whole lot of evidence, it's probably not true, but it's just kind of a fun one to think about, and I really enjoyed reading that. And our second theory was sent in to me from Matt Cranston on Facebook, and it's really not a theory at all, but I figured it was so interesting I had to share with you guys anyway. It says that in a hypothetical battle, Spongebob could in fact take down Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And while at first that may sound shocking because Goku is one of the strongest fighters in the universe and has saved the Earth numerous times from many villains, but then you start to think about it and it kind of makes sense a little bit. Now stay with me here because I know this sounds crazy. First off, SpongeBob can't take damage. He feels no pain. In fact, hitting him or being punched just seems to tickle him, and we've seen that in various episodes. Next up, we know that he can also regenerate any part of his body. So even if Goku hit him with an energy attack or rip off his limbs, he could simply come back at full strength as good as new. But you may be wondering, that happened with Cell, that happened with Boo. What about the Spirit Bomb that would completely erase him? Well, Spirit Bombs, as far as I know, only affect those who aren't pure of heart and are evil. SpongeBob is about as pure of heart as it gets, so the Spirit Bomb, hypothetically, wouldn't even affect him. We also have seen in the show that SpongeBob is a master of karate and has been practicing his martial arts skills for years. We also have seen the destruction power of his special ability to blow massive bubbles. So it may seem harmless, but remember this?
It's a giraffe!
So it stands to reason that SpongeBob could in fact use his bubbles as an attack against Goku. And finally, SpongeBob is literally always ready for anything, even taking on the strongest Saiyan the world has ever known. Now, I'm not saying that this is like a plausible theory. I'm not saying it's even like a thing. It's completely out there, but I just thought it was so cool, and I thought it was such an interesting thing, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, obviously, it's dumb, it's stupid, but I thought it was cool. I thought I would share with you guys. Kind of that thing's been kind of floating around the internet, and I thought I would share with you guys. Even though, like I said, the thing is mostly speculation and it's mostly a joke, I still really enjoyed this theory and the spin it put on both of these characters. I really enjoyed it. Personally, like I said, I don't think SpongeBob would have a chance, and I don't think he would even fight anyone because SpongeBob, his character, like I said, is too kind-hearted and non-violent, and even if he did want to fight, nobody gets the best Goku. Nobody. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button. Let's try to hit 500 likes. It really helps out my channel when you guys can take that second and hit the like button. Also, feel free to subscribe for more cartoon theories and other content in your sub boxes daily. And like I said, if you'd like to get your theories featured on a future episode, make sure to click the Facebook link in the page, and the link is down below. Send them to me over there. I'll give them a read, and if it's good enough, it'll be on the next fan theory episode. But until next time, guys, remember that's always KMACK time somewhere. Till then, take it easy and peace out.